specifically generate leads and how I do it properly so I can actually get a subscriber or follower on I use ads, and I take them to get a bot subscriber. I take them to get an email list subscriber. I take them into my Facebook group, and I get them onto my YouTube page as well. So this is how I'm able to do all 4 of those things at once. So we're going to walk through that whole process right now. So I'm going to show you what I did here. And when it comes to running ads, you're going to do a lot of split testing at first. But I'm going to give you a couple rules of thumb. So this way you don't have to like throw a lot of money out the gate right off the bat. So these are a few best practices here after this loads up. Now you guys don't have to, definitely don't copy me word for word, but I do want to give you the psychology behind why I do what I do. So let's go into, okay. So this is a good example, and let's go to, move this box out of the way. So we're actually rebuilding out a new program right now. So let me actually show you what we did last month, or what I did last month. So so this is what we did last month, right? We spent roughly a total of, you'll see here, roughly a total of 1,000 or so. Some of that was on this PPE campaign though, to get the ad going. And we were starting to run a Facebook course, but, which wasn't bad. It was getting roughly less than $2 an opt-in. Could have kept running that, would have done really well. But we have some new stuff I'm doing on that, so we cut it off. But anyway, so I'm going to show you this because this is how I get the whole process going, starting with the ad. So we do a lot of split testing. This video is not about how to set up an ad. This is about, you know, obviously taking the ad to each different piece of this puzzle here. So let's just pick this right here. And as you can clearly see, guys, if you're not running retargeting ads, right, you can see that I'm getting bot subscribers on here for less than $1. Okay. As to where here it's averaging higher than that. I mean, overall it's like $2.83. And I know that at the end of my pipeline, based on what I did last month, each bot subscriber right now to me is worth right around like $12, more around the, actually probably more around $10. So that's huge, right? That's a big 10x return on the back end. So that's why we're setting up these specific systems, because it's meant to work with the back end. So this way you can nurture leads and close them over a shorter period of time or a longer period of time in some cases. So we're going to pick this. This is just all my website visitors because I wanted to get them on my bot. Of course, the relevance score was higher because these are people already familiar with me. And so right here, if you guys are familiar with targeting, right, you're going to want to set up your audience. And the way I did this is just everyone that's visited my pixel, because this is a brand new lead magnet that I was dishing out, so no one had it yet. So let me show you what the ad looks like, just so you can get an idea of how I write the copy so it resonates with them a little bit more. And let's go here. So there's a couple rules of thumb you want to follow with the ad copy. Now, me personally, I'm also targeting people. This is my cold audience, not just my retargeting, but that know Grant Cardone. So the way this works here is I chose Grant Cardone because, because, you know, his audience is a little bit more radical. And I know that targeting that audience, I'm going to be able to hit the right points to be able to get that audience to engage. So you just need to know exactly what types of people you're getting yourself in front of, and does that lead magnet resonate with that audience the most? So this is 100% me just closing a larger deal. So basically this gives them my free pitch deck, where basically they can go get my free pitch deck. It's actually a step-by-step pitch deck to where you can close higher ticket deals. And this leads to me closing a $22,500 a month Facebook ads client on a 3-month contract. So they go to that, they watch it. But the ad copy I want you guys to look at is, so I address the audience, right? Because I'm targeting Grant Cardone's fans. So it goes here, which I was actually a little surprised at first. They let me even run the ad because it has someone else's name in it, but it did let me do that. And then I tell them what's happening. And then I put, let me explain, because here they're going to see this. This is the top fold. So they're going to want to keep reading because I address who the audience is. It's a higher dollar amount. So they're going to be interested because the two correlate. And then over here, it's letting me explain. So now they're going to go down. And this is me not selling anything, but giving something away. And it's me closing a higher amount than normal for Facebook ads. So it makes people want to go look at it, because all I'm trying to do is get them to this page because I can retarget them later, right? With a different offer, because I saw they're interested in this sales product. So maybe I could get them on a different sales product and get them through a sales funnel. So anyway, I want to get people here into this. Now, after I get them to click on that, what will happen is it says send message here. Okay. And the way you're going to set that up is here in your ad. We're not going to talk about how to set up the entire ad. But you're actually going to go to your ManyChat, and you're going to set up what's called a JSON. Okay, so this is ManyChat, and now this is if I go here, I'm using an existing post. But if you were to create the ad, let me see if I can actually find the original one. I should have labeled it original, I believe, because you usually want to do that if you're going to be running ads like this. Yep, there it is. So basically, I'm stacking on here, guys. I actually used this ad and I just added on to the other one so I could add social proof faster. I'm not going to get into how I did that, but when you go in to create the ad, right? So you come all the way down here at the bottom. You're going to pick a messenger campaign. So it's like you're running a messenger campaign. And then you get these two options, visual or JSON. This JSON code right here is going to be inside of your ManyChat, which when you go to, if you go to create a growth tool and you go over here to new growth tool, you're going to have the option to choose a JSON. After you click that JSON, you're going to be able to set it up. After you set it up, you're going to just copy this code. You're going to simply apply it right here. That's how you set up the ad portion. Okay, it's really, really simple that way. And see how this copy is set up. This is on a mobile feed, and I have my ads going to mobile. Actually, Facebook does both automatically now, but most of the traffic's coming from mobile, so that's why I set it up this way. So you want to be strategic with your ad copy that way, and make sure you're watching this here. Make sure they see all the right stuff. Okay. So that's what we're going to look at with this in the ad. Now, what happens is when they click on this, it's going to send them to, again, what we set up here on the growth tool. So let's go over. So let's say they go to the landing page, or they go to the, let me find that one right here. Here it is. So this is what they'll click on. It says, what's up? I'm assuming you're here for the pitch deck. So you set this up, you keep it really simple. It says duh or super duh. And this just opts them in now to your messenger bot. So from your ad, so you got them to click on this, and then they went ahead and clicked on your chatbot ad right here. So now they're officially already in your chatbot sequence. Okay, so they're officially a chatbot subscriber. Now when they click on that, it's gonna send them, it will then send them over to a funnel. Okay, so that's how this works, is they're going to go from the ad to the JSON, which is what you saw before. They click on the JSON, click on this ad right here. It takes them to this JSON. They click duh. It's going to send them to a landing page, which will look like this. And if you guys don't have an info product or a lead magnet landing page like this, this is a really, really good one. In fact, I'll give you this one. I actually made a separate one for you guys here. But let's go to, just so you can kind of see like how well this converts. Basic landing pages just convert really well. In fact, I use the same lead magnet page for all my lead magnets, like all 7 of them. This one has a little bit lower traffic. But if you were to go over here to, let's just say cold calling scripts. See, you can see I use the exact same, like I use the same landing page for all my info product lead magnets. But if you go to stats here, you can see even as this is higher, right? So it's still yeah, it's still a pretty low number. We should have a lot. Oh, it's because this is, okay, just a couple of days. I was like, man, that's a really low number. Let me go back here and let's just do July so we don't have to go all the way back. We'll just do July, September. So you can see still a 90% opt-in rate, right? So these lead magnet pages are super hot. They're just really good because they're super basic. And it's just really easy landing page. They click download now, they enter their information. Now here's what's gonna happen. They're gonna enter this information and it's gonna send them an email. We all know how that works, right? Well, after you set up that right here, you know, they set this up to where it goes to an email, which for me is Active Campaign. And by the way you do that inside the funnel, is you're going to click edit page, because you guys are going to get this funnel. I'll just give this one to you with the video. Especially if you don't have one, it's really good to have a really simple opt-in funnel that works well. And this one converts between like 85 and 99, like 92%, I think is the best. Go here to integrations, and then you will disconnect and reconnect. So you'll pick your integration, which you want to create a list. And what were we on there? Cold calling. So I don't know where that's at. Cold call mastery right here. So you're going to create a list, which this. Okay. And then that's the list you want to add them to. Okay. And what'll happen is when you create that list in here, you need to make sure that you also have your automation set up. So just go to automations in Active Campaign. And I'll show you quickly. This is super quick to set up. So I'm going to, is it on this one? Yep. Cold call mastery. And then all you're going to do is come here and you're going to, it's going to have you create a new one. So you're going to click this. You're going to select the list you want to send them to, which is the cold call mastery, right? You're going to have it run one time. And then you're going to create an email. And I'll even show you what my email looks like. So you can just copy it if you want. So the email looks like this. Hey, first name, smart move, snagging this ebook. It's going to make your life a lot easier. Snag it, download here. So when they click on this right here, what will happen is it will take them, I'll even show you. Okay, so right here, you're going to see, hi, I'm stoked you got your hands on this. This is officially your holy grail when it comes to cold calling. You still want it, right? So before I keep going forward, guys, let me just walk you through it one more time. Start here at the ad. They click on your ad. Okay, sends them over to your JSON, okay, which you plugged right here. Okay, sends them over to this. They click duh or super duh. It's going to send them over here to your landing page. Okay, they click here, enter their information into your landing page, and then it takes them to the email because this shoots them an email. And in the email, there's a link, and that link sends them to the chatbot. And the chatbot, they're going to say, duh. Like the stats show like 98% of people put duh. Right on. Just thought I would double check. They can download it right away there. You can see here, while you're here, don't forget to join my six-figure sales group, which is a Facebook group. It says to join the group. And so they could do that there. They could download this here right away, and it'll just literally open up and download right away like this. Give them the whole ebook. And then they can join the group. And then in the group, it has my YouTube links and everything like that. I'll probably include a main menu page to go through the rest of my other bots as a flow. But anyway, so that's how that portion of it works, guys. And after they finish this, just so you can see what it looks like, I like to send them to my thank you page going to my website. So this way they could see this here and also have the chance to join the Facebook group, connect with me on, or join the YouTube or the Facebook group page, join me on Facebook profile page. I tell them to check their email, and I ask them to join my private mastermind, which is like a smaller dollar subscription. And then of course I could go here, play around, check out what else I got going on to try to get them into other parts of my, other parts of my stuff, right? And that is how that works, guys. So I hope that makes sense, this whole thing, but that's how I connect everything. So this way, it's like a 1,000-foot overview. But this way, you can start collecting people in an email list. You can start putting people in your bot subscriber list. You can have an effective, cheap running ad that gets you tons of bot subscribers. Because at that rate, because I know now like what my best ads are, I could get an opt-in for right around $2. So if I wanted to spend $1,000, I know on the back end I can make, right around like $10,000 on that over the span of like 30, 60 days. So it's really awesome, guys, when you focus on the back end automation. And that's how I set it up. So hopefully that was helpful. If it was, just drop a comment and let me know that it was. And, I appreciate the love and support. It lets me know that these videos are helpful. If you want to see more detail, definitely let me know that too. And see you guys later.